Hey guys, thank you very much for joining. Today, super classic. We're going old school here. He's Gone, Grateful Dead. One of my favorite Grateful Dead songs. And one thing I really like about this song is it's relatively simple as far as the chords go. And it actually works out very well playing it by yourself as long as you can get into the groove of playing it. There's a lot of the fun little riff you can mess around with here on the E. And there's a million different ways to play that. This is just the way that I like to play it, especially when I'm playing it by myself. So I'm going to go into all of that for you guys. We're going to go over chords, we're going to go over the riff, we're going to go over the little lead piece here, and also this piece that I'm actually really excited about going over as well. I'm just kind of messing around with this E down here. This sounds really great, and it's a lot of fun to play by yourself. So we're gonna get into all that. As always, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Let's hop in. All right, so for He's Gone, we are going to start with our E here. I'm going to go ahead and play through the first part of the verse here. Just give you guys a quick feel here. So starting with that standard E there, and the way I like to play this, I'm going strum, so I'm doing strum, two strums basically, so two down strums. And you want to kind of think of it kind of as a drum beat or a bass line as well, because you're trying to get, when you're playing by yourself, trying to get that rhythm feel into it. So and so what I'm playing there. So on the second fret of that second fret of the A string here, hitting that twice. Going to the fourth fret. Then I'm going to the first fret of the D, sliding into that second fret, and resolving here on that fourth of the A. So. You'll want to get used to that because you play it almost every time you play an E in this song. So, so just get very used to that. It's very simple. There are different ways of playing it. If you look at the tabs, that's not exactly how the tab is laid out, but I like playing it that way. It's fun. So for the verse, you got your E. And you got an A to a B to back to an E. The way I like to play that sometimes, so we go to this A, so you gotta do a little walk down to your B to that E. So do that one more time here. So again, get very used to that E progression there, that little riff. Again, it's very simple. You're just playing E, get your A, B, E there in the verses. So then, into the verse, you've got your chorus, which is it's kind of like a two-part chorus. Starts here with the A to an E. Again. You got an E, D, A. Then a B here, two measures. So over that chorus one more time here, so get sorry. A lot of chords, a lot of chords. So that'll get you through verse and the chorus. So then there's this it's not the bridge. I guess you could call it like a lead into the solo. I guess that's probably about right. And the chords for that. So you've got you're going to go with an F sharp minor, back to your E, F sharp minor again, then to a G sharp minor, back to F sharp minor, A, back to an E. So those are the chords. Now, how I typically, I like to play that. So coming out of that chorus, you're gonna, you go with your E riff here. So what I'm doing there, and again, this is loose. It sounds, it works with the chords, obviously, but it's by no means, know how you have to play it, but gives you a good starting point. So second fret here on the D, sliding into that fourth fret. So just that little slide there, pulling back off to that second. Going to the fourth of the A, back to that second fret of that D there. Then sliding down to that sixth, 4, second fret. When you come back here, you can go into your E. So. So the second time through, the only real difference that I do here, I add in this note here, so on the fourth fret of the G. So. And again, you really just kind of want to mess around with that. This is one of the songs you want to listen to really get a feel for, kind of what to throw in, when and where. But I really like playing it that way. I just love the way that sounds. So once you come back up here, trying to get to your A, you can come to the second fret here, this A string, hammer onto the fourth, and then you can hop to your A chord, and your E. Bourbon. If you guys are still around, I appreciate you hanging out this long. If you've got a drink, go ahead and take a sip. That's what it's all about. All right, so from there, you've got the you got the little lead in here, and it's for the most part. You can hear the lyrics behind the solo. So let me go ahead and play through this real quick here. And again, super loose here. So starting on this B, 9th fret of the B to the 12th. So, alright, so you should be able to hear, cat on a tin roof, right? So again, if you start here, if you hear the song, you will be able to figure it out, I promise. All right, and from there, so they'll play around on that solo for a little bit, and then they'll hop to the bridge, which is a little odd, but it works. It works nicely. It works nicely because you've heard the song a bajillion times and you've sung along with it, and it just, your mind is like, yeah, that's perfect. So D to an A. Again, that B sounds really weird coming out of that A. It really does. D. D minor, A, B. And then you go back into your verse. So I'm going to play through that bridge one more time here. So weird. All right. So that makes up the majority of the song. That pretty much makes up all of it. So you end up back here on your E. So one thing I did want to kind of talk through and go over real quick here. Again, most of these lessons are always geared towards playing by yourself, having a lot of fun with that. So if you want to continue kind of jamming out on this song, easiest way, or the way that I really like to, playing on this E down here. So we're barring the 9th fret here. So you can hear that, so on the D string here. Really just start with the bass. And then just start adding little pieces here. I like Bob Ross for a second. Add little notes here. So all I'm really doing here, I'm really just messing around, keeping this index barred here, and I'm using my ring and just kind of messing around in this scale here, and just adding in notes as as I kind of feel it, honestly. And every so often you want to come back to that kind of root yourself. Alright guys, a little bit longer than normal, but hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helps you guys out. Please leave any feedback, comments below, and I'll see you guys again soon.